Okay, so today I'm here to talk to you a little bit about an application that's useful for productivity purposes. So your organization and your keeping things all organized so you can be as productive as possible. And it's called Evernote. So we're going to go into it a little bit. We're going to start off by showing a little video about Evernote and how it's useful and how it can be used in some circumstances. So here we go.
Hi, welcome to Evernote. Evernote is a way to capture all your experiences and access them from anywhere. Type a note, store documents, record audio, capture a photograph, or any other moment you want to remember. Evernote saves and synchronizes your digital life across all your devices. No matter where you are, Evernote is with you. Use it to stay more organized. Plan your next trip. Design and manage a project. Clear your paper clutter. Capture a moment, and always find what you need. Life is full of experiences, and Evernote helps you capture, manage, and remember them all.
So a few of Evernote's features that were emphasized in that video were the scanning feature, the scanning of documents into the program or the application, as well as the to-do list that you can create within Evernote, and then also the saving of pictures within Evernote. You can save them within their own files so that you can find them more easily and readily next time. Okay, so a few additional features of Evernote include that it's available for download from the Evernote site itself, making it really easy to search and find on the internet and just, upload to your computer or whatever, or create an account. The iTunes market also has it available for download, making it possible to put on your iOS devices like your iPads and your iPhones, as well as on the Android market, which makes it accessible for all those different types of phones or modes of communication that you may have, or those tools that we utilize on an everyday basis. The great thing about Evernote is that it syncs across all devices. So whether you upload information on your computer or your cell phone or your tablet, it doesn't matter. You can access it from any of those places. It doesn't have to be just used by one of those things. You don't just have to use Evernote on one of those modes, because it's an internet or an online application. So all you need is an internet site or availability of internet, and you can go to the site, log in your information, and you have access to all your stuff right from where you're at. Okay, the feature allows you to organize and store your documents, your pictures, and any web clips that you may have. And this is great for just being able to access all of this information, as the video talked about, like planning a trip. You can take web clips, or you can take pictures of maybe past family vacations, and you can organize them all into one file or one notebook, as it's called in Evernote, and find it really easily and readily, or share it with others if you need to. You can search for your images and documents within your Evernote account by simply typing in a keyword into the search bar. And the great thing about this feature is you can find information even if you saved it in a different file. You can still access that information and find it pretty easily using this search feature. Another great thing about this search feature is you can put tags on your information, whether it be maybe you have a tag for chemistry stuff or a tag for school information, and you can search those tags and it'll come up with all of that information that has the tag to it. Okay, so your organization within Evernote is pretty simple. Your notebooks are similar to files that you utilize within a computer. So all of these that this arrow is pointing to, these are all files, or notebooks, I guess. And each of these has, so the read and review, this notebook has 3 notes to it, and that's kind of what a page would be within a regular computer setup. And all of these, you can see, are kind of referenced under the same heading, or the main overarching topic, which is the stack. So this would be your stack, and it just says notebooks, and these are the different notebooks that you have. So this just categorizes the overarching topic of that's what this is. So this could even say something like chemistry, and this could be very simply a notebook could be, first part of semester or something like that, and you could have all your notes from that part of the semester just in that heading and then the overarching heading. Okay, your files are also categorized by tags, or can be categorized by tags. When you name the note that you're going to save, you can put a tag next to it that maybe says important or a specific subject such as science. And then when you go back to search for that item, it'll come up with all of the information that has that similar tag. So it's really helpful with finding that information, as I explained on the previous slide. Okay, here is a little view of it. This is from a regular view within the Evernote feature itself. So you have your notebooks, and then on top of that you have your stack, and then below that you have each of your tags. So you don't even have to know what the tag is. You can just search under tags and find the one that you'd be looking for. So you don't have to guess and search for, what you've named something, because you have the options of what you've tagged in the past below, and it tells you how many have been tagged that. So it's really helpful. And this also allows you to, add a new note, view all notes, see the attributes or the information of each note, email notes to people, print notes or tag them if they haven't been tagged, and then delete them if you wish. So it's really helpful. And this is a synchronizing function, which allows you to synchronize if you've done something on one device and you want all of the information to open up on a different device, but it hasn't quite opened yet. You can press that button and kind of reboot everything so that it all synchronizes and becomes like one again. Okay, when you're adding Evernote to your internet toolbar in order to allow for like web clipping or saving of website information, all you have to do is to go to evernote.com/webclipper, and it'll look like this. And in this little function that we have, you click on download for Chrome, and it'll download a little elephant up in your toolbar, and it looks very similar to this. Just a little elephant up in your Chrome toolbar, of course, since you've downloaded for Chrome. And then once you click on that little elephant, this will pop up, and you'll just sign in your email or your username and then your password and sign in. And this will allow that little web clipper function to attach to your account so that you don't constantly have to upload your name and username and password and save it into your account. It'll just save it for you, which is really helpful and really efficient, especially when time is kind of an issue. Okay. So when you're web clipping, when you're utilizing that little elephant up on your toolbar, you go to the web page or article that you would like to clip, and you click on the Evernote tool on the internet toolbar. And like I said, that's just the little elephant that's up in your toolbar. And then once you've clicked on that, this will appear, and you will be able to choose the type of document you want to save the clip as. So you can save it as an article, the simplified article, the full page if you wish, a bookmark, or a screenshot of the page. It's just completely up to you. You can choose one, and then you click that you would like to save it. However, before you save it, if you want to organize it further, you click on the Add Tag button in order that you can add a tag so that you remember what it is or can find it more easily within Evernote. Okay, in order to annotate the web clip that you're wanting to clip from the internet, you choose the type of document that you want to clip, just as we said as before, but you only choose screenshot for the ability to annotate. Okay, then you pick the annotation type you would like to utilize. So here's the different types of annotation you can use. You can highlight information, you can select specific text, you can zoom in or zoom out, You can write things on it, so you can write like a little heading on top. Okay, so you pick one of these tools, and in order to add your annotation, you choose a portion of the web page that you want to clip, and then you add your annotation within that. So here you can see that we've clicked on this, and this is the portion that we'd like to save. And then here's our annotation that we have above. Use this layout for gallery view. So it's very specifically just telling what this is for and why this has been clipped. So it's very helpful for organizing that type of information and being able to utilize the web without having to print off full sheets of website information in order to remember later. Okay, and then when you're done with that, you click Save, and it just saves it for you. And again, you can also use your adding the tag, and then it'll save and for further organization purposes so you can find it easier later. Okay, here's a little video that just describes the whole process in a little bit more depth. Okay, as what was described in the web clipper video that I didn't really talk about was the ability for you to take those clips that you've clipped, whether they're annotated or not, and you can send them over, Facebook, Instagram, or just Twitter, wherever you want to send them or however you want to send them to others. So that's really helpful for collaboration purposes. Okay, so Evernote accounts, very simply described, you can have the free account, which shows the basic features that have been shown to you here today, and a premium account, which is $5 a month. It has some advanced features, and it allows you offline access to your notes, which you cannot get with the Evernote free version because that internet connection allows the app to synchronize across devices. So that's helpful, as well as the Evernote for Business, which is $10 a month per user. It allows you to collaborate with others very easily and effectively. And the centralized user has the main administration of the account. So that's very helpful for business purposes and collaboration purposes. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed learning about Evernote here today and that you'll take away a lot of this information and be able to utilize it for yourself.